What to guan, what to guan, what to guan. It's your boy Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my man Barneville. He's doing an amazing thing. Kings from my hood, LA. Go to his channel, show him some love. Show me some love as well. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Conversation and reviews. He has some things to say. I have some things to say. Then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So without further ado, let's get this work. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet.
Well, he's here. You get to see what they've been whispering about in corners. Come on!
A dumb motherfucker with makeup.
What do you bring to the table?
I'm not going to answer this question. This is just something that I wouldn't answer in a date. I'm not going to answer here. I'm not going to answer how many books I've read.
You dumb asshole!
I don't give a fuck about how many books you read. He asked you a damn question. He asked you a question and your ass was immediately triggered.
It's that power dynamic.
What do you expect men to bring to the table?
And here we go.
Integrity, clarity, consistency, strong connection.
When it's, what do you expect a man to bring to the table? She got something to say. But when it's, what do you bring to the table? She ain't got shit to say.
Not necessarily religion, but some kind of purpose-based lifestyle.
So what is the female equivalent of that?
The same.
So why don't you just say that? I mean, what the fuck?
Then why wouldn't you just say that at the table when he asks you?
I haven't heard nothing you said that you do for
Dumb
your man,
bitch.
though. This whole time, I'm like, I hear what you won't do. You won't clean. You don't want to do this. What do you do?
I cook, but he has to clean the dishes. I don't fucking, like, just like how you said, you cook, but then shorty.
One more thing you do.
What?
One more thing you do.
Give one more thing. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. So I literally have his back no matter what. Like,
No,
no
what
matter
do
what.
you do?
There's not no matter what.
What do you do?
What
What do you do?
See,
What do
when
you
that
do?
happens,
What do you do?
it's on
Why
my
do I have
answers.
to? I'm a great partner.
A woman with that type of energy, just listening to her, she sounds so fucking annoying. That's one of them annoying chicks. That's one of them chicks where when soon as you get off work, you go straight to the strip club.
I will much rather
your man?
freaking
What else
hire a
do you do for your
cleaning
man?
lady to do that for me because I'm working like a lot.
Yeah, this girl gives me vibes of like Forever the Fun Girl. You know, she's got the chest done, and you know, it just goes to show you that she's been losing value over the years, and she has to tell you. If a woman has to tell you, oh, I'm a great partner, instead of saying I'm a great girlfriend or I'll be a great mother and wife, if they have to tell you that, then 9 times out of 10, it's like, where are your life results? She's trying to sell something to you. She wants you to buy it, but these guys aren't buying it, man. That's the thing. That's why most of these women stay single. And then the guys that they want to be with, they don't qualify for them.
What the fuck is she doing? That is not where you put the, oh my gosh, what a dweeb.
Bruh.
You turn the car around, dumbass. What the bumbaclad?
I make money. I can be the breadwinner. Let me take care of you. I cook, I clean, I make money. We're good to go. Just be a good man. How about that?
How old are you?
30.
Single, relationship, married?
Single.
30 years old, being single is a red flag. What do you think?
I think I'm selective in finding the right person because as a woman, if I don't find the right partner, I failed myself.
When you want to settle down?
Right now, whenever I find the right man.
You know, shit. What?
I mean, the heightened unawareness. Typically women say, oh, they have the heightened awareness like in certain situations. No, in this situation, she doesn't get it. And the mere fact that she believes that she has time and that time is damn near up in reality is just wild to me. Because if she doesn't find this person that she's talking about, if she doesn't lock anybody down, and let's just give it 2 to 3 more years, she's going to start panicking.
I kind of see your logic. I kind of see where you're coming from with that, at that angle with it. Once again, that's why we have conversation and reviews.
I think that we should start a new movement and start flashing the men so we can just show them how appreciative we are of their hard work. I think we should call it Make Men Happy Again.
All that flash and shit, that don't mean nothing. If you ain't giving up them cheeks, all that flash and stuff, you can keep that shit. But on the flip side, this is someone that you don't take seriously. This is a garden tool, so we understand that. That ain't nothing but a bird you take to the house and wear out. And when you done wearing out the bird, you chip, 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 chirp, 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 send the bird on his way.
The rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of
So one thing that I don't understand about a lot of chicks my age and like just in general, like this generation is like, what is every woman's obsession with trying to be this it girl and like come up off a dude and like, you know, get chose by a rich man? Because I'm not even trying to say this to be a hater, but it's like every single last chick, like not all of them, but the majority of these chicks who have lived this type of lifestyle, have been embarrassed, have been cheated on, have been played.
A large number of those women have not lived that lifestyle. A large number of those women do not know what it's like to date a rich man. A large number of those women do not know what to do with the rich man because they've never had one. And what happens is those rich men that they want don't want them. Because a man with money that is rich is not going to take a low budget woman with no job, lazy ass, loud mouth, wig wearing, long nail having, eyelash having ass woman, delusional, toxic, suffers from childhood trauma, daddy issues. Ain't no man of good value gonna take a woman like that seriously.
They've all endured the same type of mistreatment, regardless how good they body look, regardless how good they can dress. They've all experienced the same type of toxicity in a relationship. So why don't y'all go find a different type of dude to date other than a rapper and a scammer and a D-boy and these types of guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different paths to take other than trying to come up off somebody. And it's other dudes out here with money other than rappers and scammers and these types of guys.
She is absolutely right. But see, you have these women here, these modern feminist women here, okay? We call them spider monkeys. We call them mammies. We call them moon crickets. We call them 99-cent mop bucket pirates. Those types of women are all speaking the same language. Different women that fall under that caliber speak the same damn language. It's like copy and paste. But one thing they are good at, one thing they will do is fuck it up. They will literally fuck up a good thing before it gets started.
It's like y'all women problem out here is that y'all don't know how to be your own person and get on your own path. Like y'all keep on lining up to get mistreated, thinking y'all doing something. Like it doesn't play out differently for nobody.
You can't make this shit up.
Man just got on our lovely internet and said, if you go out on a date with a man and he sit with his back towards the door, don't go out on another date with that man. Why did this girl in the comments say, but why? I fear we're too deep.
You dumbass.
Of that men are providers and protectors. We're too deep into trying to figure out that masculinity of and that to me is like we're too deep. It's too deep because why in the world would you be on a date with a man and he sit with his back towards the door so now you're the one watching the door? What the fuck are you gonna do if he's there?
That man's gonna protect. It doesn't matter if a man sits with his back to the door or not. If something happens, that man is going to handle his handle. A large number of women, they sit as stupid as shit and they shoot themselves in the foot each and every time.
You know what I got from this? Honestly, I understand what she's saying at the end about a masculine perspective. We've gone too deep because let's just be honest, guys don't even know, especially guys nowadays, like younger guys between 18 and 25, they don't even know that they need to walk on the outside of the street and have the woman walk in the inside of the block when they're dating or courting her or walking up the street.
I agree with that. And some don't even know how to open up the door for a woman. I have to agree with that. It's like if we're walking together, if me and a woman are walking, I'm gonna make sure she walks inside. I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna make sure I open up the door for her. Okay. Now, if I'm already sitting in a car and she comes to the door, I'm gonna unlift that latch and open up the door for her. Now, if I'm not sitting in the car, then I will open up the door for her. Either way it goes, I will open up the door for her. You open up the door for a woman. And if she reaches over and lift up that latch and open up the door for you, that's a good woman. Opening up the door for a woman, she gets in the car and she don't reach over and lift up that latch and open up the door for you. It's just little things we got to pay attention to.
Whether it be night, daytime, or anything. Like, let alone a guy understanding that he has to be the one that is at the door seeing what's going on. But if you think about that and reverse it, it doesn't make any sense, because wouldn't it make more sense for the guy's back to be against the door and the woman sees the danger? So she could say, hey, there's danger, guys with guns, and then the guy can jump over the table and be the human shield and take the shots to the back and cover the woman.
My nigga.
But common sense ain't so common nowadays.
How are you supposed to stay with that in this economy? Let's talk about that. Y'all, I just went to the market, okay? I got some stuff to make some Alfredo.
First off, let's talk about this. Why a man gotta be a nigga? Let's talk about that.
Red meat was $20. Y'all, the red meat was $20. What is going on? Like, what's really going on? The red meat, like the ground beef, y'all, $20 for the ground beef, and it wasn't even a big one, y'all. It was a small one. But needless to say, if you are a man and you are trying to talk to me or you are trying to pursue me, and I hate to be this way, I hate what the world is coming to, but how are you supposed to stay within this economy? Life is too high to just be talking to somebody, talk about what you're doing every day and trying to, no, you got to spend the money. I need the money, like, immediately.
Don't ask no dumbass questions.
And we say what you just said, it'll be a problem. No, fuck that. Yeah, this economy is rough. Baby, you have to spend some money on your boy here. You have to come out the pockets too. And if you're not trying to come out the pockets, then you need to keep it moving.
I need it right now. And it's just like, you try to be a good person, you try to date for love, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we all dating for love, but at the end of the day, if you're not bringing something to the table, if you're not bringing some type of money, you got to bring something to the table, babe.
If he's on lockdown, I think you get on your knees and fix it.
Exactly. You got to bring something to the table. You got to bring some money. You got to bring something.
Life is too high. The red meat, I mean, I keep calling him, but the ground beef was really $20. No motherfucking way.
Oh, the truth hurt, don't it? How you think I feel?
Well, I guess you'll be single and you'll only be able to afford the relationship with a plant, a cat, or a dog. So this is...
Or your fingers, or a vibrator, or a dildo. Because ain't no real man gonna sign up for that.
Access granted.